Şimdi arkadaşlar set 6 videosunu izliyoruz. Hadi bakalım.
Hey everyone, I'm Riot Morris,
Ses iyi mi?
Game Director of TFT, and it's time to talk about some things to look forward to in the world of teamfight tactics. So let's get started.
Hadi bakalım
As Reckoning
abi.
draws to a close, the team is hard at work building the next set of TFT, which will release in early November for most regions. It will take place in a city full of strange new contraptions and their brilliant inventors, where you will find scientists and scholars, cops and robots, intricate machines and brutish monsters.
Abi bir saniye. Benim bebeğimi gören oldu mu chat?
Scholars,
bir saniye.
Cops and robots, intricate.
Bebeğim sonunda gelmiş abi TFT'ye. Devam.
Machines and brutish monsters, mischief-making yordles, and so much more. In addition to the
Tristana yine var abi. Seviyorlar Tristana'yı. Blitzcrank dönüyor. Orianna çıkıyor. Devam. Başka bir şey yok.
The next set of TFT will of course have a new mechanic. Throughout the course of a game, you'll be offered Hextech augments that provide varied and powerful effects for your team and change the way you approach the game. Some of them are direct army enhancements.
Bu ne? Swain gelmiş, Warwick var.
Tristana,
İleoi,
or another that gives every champ on your team that already has
Hoppit,
an item
Randall, Ezreal,
an additional 200 health and 20 attack damage. Other Hextech augments can change your playstyle.
Varmış herhalde bu
For
set.
example,
Okay.
one of them gives you 1 additional gold and a free shop reroll each time you lose a combat.
6 lose streak vardı orada, gördünüz mü? Lose streak sayısı artıyor galiba.
Allowing you to play a lost streak style even better.
Hep beraber bu arada.
Other augments may bring back familiar memories,
Oğlum,
such as one
lan.
that opens up an armory, allowing you to grab one of 4 unique Ornn artifacts from
Yine anima gömleği gelmiş.
And finally, some Hextech augments may open up crazy new strategies, like the ability to see which opponent you're going to fight each combat, or even allowing you to level up to level 10. There are a ton of possibilities, and each game will be radically different. We can't wait to show you everything that's possible through the new Hextech augments. You can look forward to more details on the next set as we get closer to its release.
Okay, okuyorum.
We launched our first lab, Hyperroll.
Tamam.
With Hyperroll, we aim to bring the such as one that opens style even better.
Burası mı?
Other augments may bring back familiar memories, such as one that opens up an armory, allowing you to grab one of 4 unique Ornn artifacts from Fates. And finally, some Hextech augments may open up crazy new strategies, like the ability to see which opponent you're going to fight each combat, or even allowing you to level up to level 10. There are a ton of...
Kimle oynayacağını gösteren özellik mi? Oha. Peki bir şey diyeceğim. Ben kiminle oynayacağımı biliyorum mesela. Benim kiminle oynayacağımı bildiğim kişi beni de biliyor mu benim onunla oynayacağımı? Bilmiyorsa sıkıntı, çünkü bu bayağı bildiğin seni oyunda 1-0 öne geçiriyor. Kompun güçlü de olsa ondan, güçsüz de olsa. Güçlü olsa zaten bekleniyorsun da. Herkese farklı bir özellik geliyor. Okey abi. Hoş geldin Zeynep.
During Reckoning, we launched our first lab, Hyperroll. With Hyperroll, we aim to bring the TFT gameplay you love to a shorter experience, focusing on team building.
Abi çok kötü Hyperroll ya, ben sevmiyorum.
I'm happy to announce that the lab has been a success, and it will remain a part of TFT next set.
Yani
we'll also continue to make some improvements, with a focus on making it a
gerçekten
bit less
abi, Hyperroll modunu çok seven var mı böyle? Aman olmazsa yapamam falan diyen var mı? Ben oynamayı çok seviyorum diyen. Ben rank kasmayı daha çok seviyorum.
As we discussed before, each lab is meant to be something we think has a chance to be a permanent part of TFT and fulfill a player need that isn't being met by the core game. This time, we're focusing on providing a more meaningful way to play TFT with your friends. Not just in the same game against friends, but actually working together as a 2-person team.
Hadi bakalım.
We're still working on its official name, but this new partnered mode will allow you and a friend to queue up and work together to compete against 3 other teams. You'll each control your own board, but you will have a...
Maçlar yine 8 kişilik. 4 takım. İyi.
Shared health pool, so you'll both need to stay strong in order to survive. If your partner is struggling, you can use the assist armory to help them out. Pick the perfect boost for your partner's team to stay out of 8th place, actually 4th place. Yeah, you know what I mean. To help us make the best partnered mode possible, we're launching this lab a bit differently.
Bunu ilk nerede test ettiler biliyor musun? Kuzey Amerika'da, NA'de. Hatta ben Soju'nun yayını izliyorum. Soju birisiyle couple'dı abi orada. İki çift olmuşlardı. Duo turnuva vardı arkadaşlar. Orada test ettiler ilk. Yani orada tam böyle girmiyorlardı ama herkes ikişerliydi. Onların sıralamaları belirliyordu onların nereye çıkacağını falan.
Than we did for Hyperroll. The plan is to launch it shortly after the new set drops, and then we'll leave it up and running for a few patches. After that, we'll take it back into the shop and make adjustments. While the mode is off, we'll be using your feedback and our learnings to improve it. Then we'll launch it again in a more complete
İleri bir zaman ama şimdi Enes burada şöyle bir şey diyor arkadaşlar. İleri bir tarihte bir daha açacağız diyor yani bu modu. Değil mi? Benim anladığım o yani. Bunu tekrar iyileştireceğiz. Tekrardan ileri bir vakitte açacağız. Hemen açmayacağız.
We think the ability to play with friends and work together has a ton of value. So we want to make sure we get your feedback early so we can make the best version possible.
Kanka görüşlerimizi sağlıyoruz da.
At the end of the initial release, we'll be holding a tournament with the top duos from each region.
En iyi ikilinin
More info on that to come later, but make sure you pick a good teammate to make it to the top of the ladder. I'm super excited about all of this and can't wait for you to get your hands on it. Now I'm going to pass it off to Christine, who's going to be sharing some more adorable plans for TFT. That's it from me. Take it easy.
Bize güzel haberler var. Hero'lardan haberler.
Hey everyone, I'm Christine, producer for cosmetics on TFT. Today I'm going to talk to you about some of the new content that we'll be adding to the game in the next couple of months.
Chibi şampiyonlar.
Next set, we'll be introducing a new kind of playable avatar
Chibi
for the
küçük
first
demek
time since the launch
Japonca'da
of
galiba.
TFT.
Ufak küçük
We're
demek.
calling them Chibi Champions, and you can equip them just like Little Legends. They're champions, but chibified. Chibi Champions don't come from eggs. Instead, you can buy them directly from the store in their final form. We're starting with a few, including someone to truly get excited about, before expanding the roster in the future. Until now, the only kind of avatar you could be in TFT is a Little Legend. But with the addition of Chibi Champions, there's a whole new category of avatars we're calling Tacticians. We even have ideas for new legendary tacticians in the future, but don't worry, Little Legends aren't going anywhere. They're just getting new friends to play with.
Allah Allah. Değişik şeyler geliyor. TFT jeton.
Later this year, we're also introducing Teamfight Tactics' very own premium currency and calling it TFT coins. For now, RP will continue to be usable on PC. Behind the scenes, TFT coins will save us a lot of time managing in-game stores. This will allow us to spend more time working on the content you enjoy. We'll be sharing more details in the next few weeks. Our very first TFT exclusive event, Skyglass Origins, was well loved by all, except for maybe Chaos Pengu. We're already planning a similar event that will come in early 2022, and we're pretty stoked to share more with you eventually. But before we get ahead of ourselves, we're going to celebrate the best TFT players from around the world at the Reckoning Championships. The competition will start on October 1st, so be sure to tune in to see who comes out on top. That's it for now. We hope you're as excited as we are for everything that is coming to TFT in the next couple months. I'll see you in my rank queues.
Okay. Abi yani güzele benziyor yeni set. En azından yeni hero'lar geliyor artık. Yeni bir hero'ları koymayı akıl etmişler. Blitzcrank geri dönüyor. Set 3.5'tan beri bekliyorduk Blitzcrank gelsin diye. Bu bayağı iyi oldu. Onun dışında bence abi Orianna'nın eklenmesi beni çok mutlu etti. Bakalım. Bunu böyle YouTube'a atarız. 8-9 dakikalık bir video. İnsanlar da izler. Umarım yorumlarda da belirtirler görüşlerini. Belirtirsiniz umarım. Bir de like atın. Bitti. Bu kadar. Devam abi.